guys? Welcome back to my channel. If you've never been here before, my name's Emerie. Welcome. Did you see my rope fly? It was like maybe it wasn't that intense, but it looked that intense to me. But my name's Emerie, if you've never been here before. I'm so glad you decided to stop by. Today I'm going to be doing my second Valentine's Day look of the season, and this is it right here. It's definitely more of like a softer glam, I guess. I mean, it's definitely for the girl who still wants to wear makeup and still wants to look very beautiful with her makeup and like let it know that it's there, but it's not as intense as the last one. Like I would never consider this sultry or super intense or anything like that. It's just nice and soft and flirty and sweet and yeah, all those things. So if you want to see how I got this look and you want to see the products that I used and the steps that I took, and even notice I have a little bit of a glow going on. I did something new that I've never done before in my, well, I've done it before, just not on camera. So you'll learn something new from me. I get so bad at it. If you want to see how I did this, grab your robe, get cozy with me, and continue watching. We're going with the eyes, and we're going to be using the Dream Street palette by ColourPop x KathleenLight, or KathleenLightsxColourPop. I've used this palette quite a bit. I've just never filmed with it, and it is really pretty. The only thing is the pan sizes are really, really small, but such a minor thing. You get 12, and it's super, super inexpensive because ColourPop is like just not expensive at all. So that's super, super nice. So I think like having semi-small pans is not the end of the world. So I'm going to be starting with this color right here. I'm going to work it into my crease and kind of just create the line that I'm gonna follow for the rest of the look. Even though it's gonna be super light, it's actually really helpful. Okay, for my second color, I'm going to be going in with this one right here and just working that a little bit slightly under that crease, or that last color. These eyeshadows are super pigmented and they're super, super easy to blend. Really the only complaint that I have is that there's a lot of kick up in the pan. You can see right here, there's kind of a lot. But I think I said this before, that doesn't really mean that the eyeshadows aren't gonna be good. It's just a small thing. All right, and I'm kind of, I mean, I'm gonna be honest, I'm being pretty basic with this. I'm just kind of following all the browns. I'm gonna put a little pink in there, but that's like a really romantic look in my opinion. So I don't wanna hear about it. I'm gonna pop on over to this color right here and working this into my crease as well. I know it's not original. And I'm gonna come over here for the pop of color and just dust this color over pretty much the entire crease so I can really see it without it being too intense, but definitely still coming through. I feel like that took that from like an orangey reddish to a pink, which is what I want. Okay, so in order to get that pink to really come through, I mean, it kind of had to be kind of intense, and this is just a little bit more pigment and more intense, a little more intensity than I wanted for this look. So I'm just going to be taking a blending brush with some translucent powder on it and dusting this over just to kind of mute down the colors a little bit to make it a little bit softer. Next I'm going to be grabbing this color right here for my lid. I love that. And I'm just going to be packing this on and building it up to get nice pigmentation. Can you see it's like really trailing around right here? The reason I didn't put concealer down first is because I just wanted this to be super soft and blended, and sometimes with concealer, like yes, it makes the color pop, but, oh, ColourPop, get it? This is ColourPop. But, or stand out, but it sometimes makes it a little bit more harsh, and I just wanted it to be super blended and super soft, so I just didn't want to like take that risk or have to work to get it blended. Then I'm gonna pop over here and grab this color, and I'm gonna work this over that color that we just put on. I'm just gonna blend it all in. And I'm gonna pop down here to this color to highlight the brow bone. And I'm also going to use this color to kind of bring down, make it just not quite as an intense eye look. You can see I kind of just like chiseled that color away a little bit, just so it wasn't quite as high, wasn't quite as intense. It's a little bit softer, a little bit more flirty, and not like boom, makeup. And once again, we're gonna blend. Gonna clean up some of this fallout. Got a little out of hand on me, it's all good. Sometimes the price you gotta pay for a little bit of cheaper makeup, but you know what, I'll take it. All right, so we're gonna move on to, well, I'm gonna do my mascara first, but I'm gonna go ahead and do that off camera. I'm just going to be using my Shock Mascara, so I'll be right back. All right, so I just did mascara. I didn't put on any eyelashes just because like for me, when I want just kind of a soft and easy, but still glamorous, I guess, a kind of a glam look, I guess. I don't know how to describe it. Pretty much like on Valentine's Day, like this Valentine's Day, I will probably do a look just like this, and I'm not gonna put on eyelashes just because, you know, I still want to look not too done. But yeah, I have mascara on, and then all I'm gonna do now, like to finish up the top of my eye, I'm going to be taking this darkest color right down here, basically making an eyeliner line on top of my lashes. Sorry, you're gonna see my mirror because I need it a little closer. I'm gonna get thinner and thinner as I make my way down. Okay, now we're gonna move on to the face. I'm gonna prime my skin using my Pores No More primer by Dr. Brandt. It has like the strangest feeling when you rub it in. It's like almost grainy. I don't know why. How cute is that? Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do what I did in my last video, which is mix these two foundations together. This is the Nars Radiant Longwear Concealer, I believe. Yeah, Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation, sorry, not concealer, and then my Peach Perfect by Too Faced. And I'm gonna take that on my Zoeva brush, dot it on my skin a little, and go in. There, that already looks better. Last time I swear I didn't get a hint of the peach at all. I can tell, like I can see the peach foundation right now. Last time I put way too much Nars in and ooh, that's all I got. And it's still a really good foundation, I just wanted both. I really like the way that looks. I think that looks super, like, not natural, but like really good coverage, but I can still see some of my skin through it, like my little moles and some freckles, and I don't know, this is like, and this looks good. I have a good feeling about this. I'll let you know how it goes. I'm mixing the colors light and light medium in the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer to get my perfect shade. This is what works best for me, and then I'm just going to blend that out with Beauty Blender. Or this is like technically the Morphe sponge, but it works the same. I look so white on camera, but I don't look, I mean, I still look pretty white, but I don't look that white off camera, so hopefully I don't look like this in real life. Okay, and I'm not gonna cream conceal, I'm not going to cream contour today just because I don't want it to be that intense, but I am doing something not like me. I'm gonna be taking the Marc Jacobs Do You Dewdrops, like coconut drops or whatever, and they just give you like a nice little shimmer to your skin, and it's super, super pretty. So I'm gonna take like a pump on my hand, if you can see that, watch. Oh my god. Now, as you know, super oily. So I'm not one to do this, but the reason I like this so much is because this stuff dries and actually pretty quickly, so I'm gonna start working it now, but I just take my Beauty Blender and I just like dab into it a little, and then I like dab it off on my hand, because I don't want too much, but I want enough, and then I'm just gonna tap it on my cheekbones, like the high points of my cheeks, and then up around my eyebrow. But the reason I actually like this one a lot is because it dries down, like completely dry. Like, and I like that because other products like this that I use, they don't dry down at all. They just stay kind of like dewy and sticky and just kind of wet. And that's like not good for my skin, as I'm sure you could guess. How pretty that is. And I am putting this down before powder, but I am gonna put powder over it, as weird as that sounds, which is why I'm putting just a little bit more than I would normally want on. But believe it or not, it still shines through. Okay, so to set that, I'm just going to be taking my Mercier translucent setting powder, and I'm gonna set my under eyes first and then do the rest of my face separate, just so I can be a little bit more precise with, I like my under eyes to be set a little bit heavier than the rest of my face. So you can see, like, I put powder right here and it's still shining through. And then I'm just gonna take a really fluffy brush, nothing too dense, this is like not dense at all, to get the rest of the face. Being extra light where I put the Marc Jacobs. Okay, so now that my powder is all on, you can still like look, I'm patting that on and you can still see through it. That's like ideal for me right there. Like that's like the perfect amount of highlight because it looks pretty natural. Okay, I'm gonna go back into my eyes, and wanting to keep it light, I'm gonna go in with this color first on a flat definer brush. I'm just gonna line my water under my eyes. Oof. Oh, okay. Okay. So you can see it's like, even with this brush, I still got it pretty smoked out. Like it's not an intense line that I really need to blend. It's just nice and soft and easy. Then for my waterline, I'm taking my MAC Chromographic Pencil and lining it, the waterline. God, that eye keeps getting just annihilated. Then lower lashes. I just like them to kind of almost look fluffy. So as opposed to like pressing down and wiggling, I just kind of graze them. All right, moving on to the rest of the face. I'm going in with my beloved Butter Bronzer by Physicians Formula and my favorite MAC brush to do with this. Because I don't want to contour, I just want a nice bronzed glow. I'm going to do big circles, kind of work it down my chin as well. Like, I love the way that looks right there. Okay, for blush, I'm going to use a blush that I love and haven't used in so long, and that's MAC Melba. This is just such a pretty blush that goes so well with like any look, and I honestly forgot about it. This sounds so bad, but I did. But I saw it and I was like, oh my gosh, yes, I'm using that. I like a pretty soft hand when I'm doing blush. A slight amount of color just to kind of warm up the cheeks a little bit, you know? Make it look like we're blushing. All right, and I am gonna go back into that palette one last time because I'm going to be taking this color right here to highlight the inner corner. It's like super intense, but I like it. I'm gonna blend it out just a hair, but I really like inner corner highlights, so not mad. I like that. I think that really brightens up the inner corners. It's pretty. Okay, for lips, I'm gonna start by lining them with my ColourPop Lippy Pencil in Chi. Okay, I'm going to be taking my Morphe Liquid Lip in Schoolgirl to go over that. I hope it's not too dark. I don't know. It's a little darker than I remember it being. The lip liner darker. While I wait for that to dry down, I'm going to be taking my usual, you see this every time, my Benefit Brow 24-hour setter. Keep these bad boys in place. And then to make sure I'm matte all night long, I'm going to be using my Peach Perfect setting powder because it's gonna keep me super matte. Don't forget to shake it, otherwise you're gonna have a mess. Get on my little hair back. Okay, and that is it for this look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun. I've been using this palette quite a bit lately, and I kind of forgot that I hadn't filmed with it. I think I meant to film one day with it, and then I ended up doing the makeup without actually filming it. I don't know why, but I did. But I'm glad. I've actually done this look quite a few times just when I'm going out and about, and I want to look like a little bit better than usual. And I really, really like the palette. I do think it's a really good quality and super inexpensive, so I highly, highly recommend it. You can find it at ColourPop.com under Kathleen Lights collection. I think there's like a side tab for it. You can go check it out. And while you're clicking away on your computer, please give this video a thumbs up and please subscribe to my channel. It means so much to me. And you know, if you want to leave a comment as well, that'd be really, really cool. I love to hear from you guys. I barely hear ever. I barely get any comments and wonder why. Why aren't you commenting? I wonder, but that's okay. You can always start now. It's perfect. So I hope you guys enjoyed this look. I hope you have a great Valentine's Day, and no matter what you're doing, just know that you are loved by so many people, your friends, your family. So I hope you enjoyed it. I had a great time. I had fun filming. I always have fun filming. So until next time, I will see you guys next time. I never get better, but that's okay. Bye guys.